first is just a simple question. Where are you right now? Have you surrendered to God's lordship and say, I've been the one charting the path and plan, or I've been living according to what my family said or what the culture dictates. But have you said, God, you're Lord? Have you surrendered to Lord and then recognized his authority to make a decision over your life that might be different than the decision you're on? Maybe it's going to be very much the same. Maybe the Lord's going to keep you where you're at to be a light and fulfilling his purpose and plan there. But maybe it'll change. Are you seeking to know his will and his purpose? And I can tell you from my own experience and the observation I've seen in so many other people that God is so gracious and kind in the way that he does this. My favorite passage of scripture, which I've shared hundreds of times at this church, has to do with this. Philippians chapter 2, verses 12 and 13. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, for it is God who works in you to desire and do his good pleasure. God is so gracious. You know how he starts to lead us into his path? Through changing our desires. If you had asked me when I was in 10th grade, do you want to be a pastor? I thought, no, I want to be a pyrotechnician. I want nothing to do with being a pastor. I took speech in my 11th grade year in high school, and I realized I will never do public speaking. And God just went, gosh, this is funny. This is going to be so much fun. But God changes our desires, and they begin to shift. This is often an indication that God is moving, that the desire begins to shift and change.